Hello everybody and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. Now in the previous episode we bought the paper factory, we got it all set up, it's got all the wood required to produce paper and cartons, and we've moved on. So I wonder if it's still going. Yep, we have got 2,395 litres of carton roll and 2,562 litres of paper roll and still 13,000 litres of wood left, so we'll just leave it to it. I also topped up the wood turner, so that should be looking good. Looks like we're almost out of space to store bowls. Ah yes, what we'll do is we'll slide those to the end. We'll put the staircase railings over here. So these are all going to be either sold together or taken to the roller coaster eventually. And these will be sold, but we'll make a good pile of them first. Pepper grinders and bowls. There we go. So we can leave this production to continue as well. Next stop, the roller coaster. Okay, so it just requires wooden beams. So it has run out. So it's important that I do that in a minute. And the boat, that might be almost ready. Oh, that requires beams as well, nice. So that makes it simple. We actually do have beams on the trailer, so we don't even have to go to the sawmill. But progress is being made. This is getting close to completion. Here we have the trailer. Wooden beams are on the front. So I need to drop off one at the roller coaster, although eventually it is going to require more most likely. Okay, unstrap all of those, pop this over here, and that should be able to continue now. Brilliant. The same goes for the boatyard. So today we are going to be buying a new tractor and a baler. We do need to get our field baled. It's been quite some time since I actually harvested it, so yes, it's way overdue. But at least it's August, so it makes sense for us to be doing baling at this time of year, and also we can store them until the price is really good, hopefully. Okay, there we go, there's another pile of beams. Perfect. So we just need to wait for it to process those. And then I guess we're on to the final stage. Come pop this over here. Oh no, I've just noticed my textures have started flickering. It's the shaders. It's the shader cache. Hopefully it stops, but usually when it does that red flickering you have to go to My Games, or Documents, My Games, Farming Sims 22, and then delete the shader cache. Which does make it laggy again when you restart the game, but it does get rid of the problem. The lag does clear once it's process whatever it needs to process. Right, well, before we do that, let me just have a look at balers. I've just downloaded the Heston baler, so we're going to go for this. And yeah, I think flotation is the best way forward. So it is £90,500. I very much doubt it's in the sale. Nope. Always worth checking though. So yes, it is quite expensive, and we do need enough money left over to buy the tractor. That's all good. Yeah, so we have £237,000 to buy the tractor with. We can always upgrade in the future. 237 doesn't actually buy any large tractors, unfortunately. We can get some more money. I think what I'll do is I'll deliver all of these beams and planks to the roller coaster. That'll bring in a bit of money. It might be enough. Oh, and yeah, we might have some more floor tiles to take to the boatyard, but that was 23,000, so that should be enough. 260 is what we're maxing out there. So pretty much just the John Deere. Well, I'm tempted just to get a small loan. I've done it in the past. We can repay it pretty quickly. So if we can go up to 320-ish, then we're not restricted. A fast track would make sense on this map. Bit of speed. But I think actually the Fendt Black Beauty, that would be amazing. 939. I think we're going to go with the 939 Vario, which is 385 horsepower. And we just about have enough money. So there we go. We will get that field baled. First though, I'm going to have to leave the game to clear my shader cache folder. try and fix this problem, which is going to create lag, so hopefully it clears pretty quickly. There we go, and there's the lag. Yes, it does disappear, but as you can see the grass is not flickering, and that's all that matters. I will get over to the field, and hopefully by then the stuttering will have cleared. Field number 3. Here we are. Okay, no train. Whoa, look at all those weeds. So we need to unfold the baler. And what sort of sizes are we looking at here? I think it's just a single size by the look of it. Lower the pickup. Switch it on. Yeah, I don't know how many litres of straw we can get into a single Heston bale. But wow, looking at that, we can do it at 12 miles per hour. That's without me removing the limiter. So yeah, I think in the quadrants we can get about 9,000 litres. It looks like it's probably going to be about double that. Not quite double. Yeah, it's probably, what, 12,000 litres-ish? It's still very good. It is really good, actually, because it means we're going to have much fewer bales than normal. Not as many to clear away. I'm tempted to use this baler on every series from now on. It would get a bit repetitive, but yeah, it's a good baler. Very good. It's going to save a lot of time too. Although I suppose it won't work with the auto stackers. Maybe with the auto loading trailers if they're compatible. But yeah, I think because we are getting so much more straw crammed into a single bale, it makes up the difference. And it was 13, I think. 13,000 litres. Wow. Very, very good. So we just need to make up the money again, and once we've got the money we can get more equipment to drill, cultivate this field. There's no rush. I think because we do make money so fast, like the boat is going to bring another 300,000 very, very soon. Yeah, it really doesn't matter that we are taking it slow today. Money is not a problem. It's just a problem right now. In the near future, it's definitely not a problem. Right, let's continue. Let's see how many of these can pop out of the back. So far we have 3 on the ground and another one ready to pop out, but yeah, not many. It's because it's all really cramming it into just a few. I think as we have the baler out, it'll be good to also mow that grass field next to the sheep, because then I can stack the bales in the shed that we have there, and that will get them through the winter and further, because yes, there's so much grass there and the sheep really don't consume much. It also means that I can hopefully sell the loading wagon, because we don't really need it, and yeah, it's also a bit more awkward to unload into the trough than a bale would be. In fact, I could just leave a bale there. Okay, so that's 4 on the ground and 42%. Try and get a bit more in. Still 42%. Unload this one. Right, so 5 on the ground. Not bad. I think the best thing to do is to get those shifted first of all. We'll take them to the same shed. I'm not going to sell them until the price is right. We'll get the old wheel loader. I've got a pallet fork for it. We'll put it onto the low loader, and then we can load all the bales onto the low loader. Yeah, this is the field in question. Be good to get it mowed. And that's the shed. So for now, pop that there. And where do we have? There it is. I think the pallet fork is still at the store, if I'm not mistaken. As for the trailer, yeah, we know where that is. Just used it. Just take the bucket off. Okay, let's drive across. I'll pick up the pallet fork en route. Just look at our forest. You wouldn't believe that this was the place where I cleared all those trees. It looks so good now. It's still stuttering a bit because it's still recovering from my shader cache clear out. But hopefully in the next episode everything will be super smooth. It's getting 60 frames per second there, but it does fluctuate a little bit. Let's load this up. Pick up the forks. There we go. Put it about here, that should be fine. Switch the engine off. Put the ramps up. And strap it on. I'll actually be really interested to see how well this wheel loader does pick up a Heston bale. Because although, yes, it's a wheel loader, it's a heavy machine, those bales are not light. But I think it will be able to do it. I always miss that one. There it is. Such a hard one to find. Yeah, this crossing, it's so disguised. So let's pick up our 5 bales. I'll position the lorry just here. Put the ramps out. And we'll get loading. I think if I just start right at the front of the trailer, up against the headboard, that'll be the logical place to put it, because we still need to bring the wheel loader back. It's not too heavy at all, actually. Goes to show how heavy the ore is. Extremely heavy. I haven't actually filled up the metal factory with ore. We should do it, but I don't want to just keep doing the same thing over and over again. So there's no rush to do it. We are going to do it though. And there we have it. That's all the straw safely delivered to this farm. Just put this final bale on top of the others. Yeah, visibility in this thing must have been really difficult, or still is if anybody still uses the machine in real life. Still a nice machine though. Okay, good little stack. So what we need to do now is get the mower. And I think the mower is really best suited to the Volvo. There's not really much point in putting it onto the fence. We'll transfer these. Some good wool pallets. Should get some more fabric. Well, actually, is it activated? It might have been deactivated. No rush. No, it's still activated. Yep. Right, so the sooner we can empty this, the better. Still 31%. So it's a case of mowing and rowing, then baling, and then we can just put the bales into the shed here. Again, I think it's going to be a very, very small number of bales, which is good. We don't want loads hanging around. If it was real life, the grass would just rot anyway, it would start to heat up. So, yeah, this is just the perfect size plot of grass with the perfect size machinery. Admittedly, the baler is quite a bit bigger than the other machines, but I think it's best that way. Also, it's always best to mow the grass now because this grass goes really, really brown as we head into autumn and certainly winter. It's like completely dead. It can't be dead actually, it must just be dormant because well, if it was dead, it would struggle to come back the following year. So it must just be a variety that goes brown when dormant. Well, I suppose all grass does. It's just in the UK, in the winter time, the grass doesn't really go brown if it's short grass. Like if it's really long meadow grass, it does. But yeah, like lawns, they stay relatively green. I really need to get into the habit of taking my new track. Before with the lorry, I just, out of habit, went the other way. But that is a long way. I think the more I use it, the more I'll just do it out of instinct. So anyway, that is the grass field done for the mowing. We need to get the windrow going. And then finally the baling. I seem to remember it's 2 passes of the mower to 1 swath of grass with this, which is not bad, taking 2 into 1. It's amazing, when you actually mow the field it looks massive. And we've taken some of it for our buildings here. Right, can we? No, we can't get 3, it's definitely 2. But still, that's really condensing it down. It's going to make it much easier. Not bad. There are actually more bales than I was expecting. And this has not been fertilised or anything. It is the first cut, because I only cut the piece over there. Anyway, yes, I think once we've unloaded this, we will take it back to the other farm. Just completed another bale. And we're done. So press empty. And how many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 by the look of it. Unless I have counted badly. So for anybody who didn't see the episode where I built the bridge here, yeah, this is a new track. Brand new. This used to just be dense forest. But it is taking the corner off very well. Yeah, as I mentioned, we're slightly down on frame rates. It will come back up, because before it used to be fine. It'll probably just take a bit of driving through here a few times for it to load everything in. And there are going to be even more trees soon. Okay, so I think, yeah, we'll put it over on this side. Look at all those trees. That used to be a clear view of the roller coaster. I should probably pick up the pickup. Lift the pickup. Yeah, it's fine just there. Good. And we need this, yes, the wheel loader. So this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge for it. Oh look, we've got some fabric that will need to be taken over to the yacht eventually. Yeah, most of the boats have actually ended up here, so that's really nice. It's not really the right attachment to be doing double stacking, as it is a pallet fork, but I'm going to try my luck. See if I can pick up two. It's 9,400 litres, so if that's for one, that's smaller. That must be for one. It's smaller than the straw bales, but it is for the quadrants too. Yes, if that's for both of them, that's disappointing, but it isn't. Certainly for one. Come on. Must be the top one. It's attracted to me. You stay there. And there we go. That's all the bales cleared. So that is actually many, many years' supply for these sheep. They don't consume much at all. In fact, this will keep us going easily until the end of the series. Just put that one on top. Because we might be able to squeeze a vehicle in front, possibly. But to conclude, I'm going to take this fabric over to the shipyard, boatyard. Good to do that. Can I squeeze down that gap? I know it's completely unnecessary, but it's quite a fun challenge. Oh wow. Oh, it's tightening. But yeah, I have... Oh, there's an air conditioning unit. Who put that there? Why? That's just made me fail. I would have made it otherwise. Okay, we'll just have to ram it off the wall. I'm through. As we're passing, actually, I'll check up on the roller coaster just to see how that's getting on. If we just go across to here. Right, so still 768 litres of wood beams. That really means that we're going to have to wait until the next episode to see that move on to the next step. I think we're going to get the same step again, because it does have several steps within each stage. But we're getting closer to the end. Not quite as close as I thought. This is a big project. Okay, well this place should welcome the fabric. Ooh, it didn't take all of it. So it's just consuming its wooden beams. So again, yeah, if we just rest, then by September it'll be a different story. In fact, probably in September this will be almost finished. Maybe ready for launch in October. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of time lapses today, but that's the only way of getting lots of work done in these fields. Like when it comes to grass and straw, the best way is time lapsing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.